In this video, we'll break things down and show you that moving to the upper class doesn't require winning the lottery or inheriting a fortune. Instead, it's actually more achievable than you might believe. To help us understand how it's done, we'll be following Peter's story, who is just like any of us trying to figure out where he stands financially. When you think of being rich, maybe you picture yourself driving the most luxurious cars, owning a huge mansion, or having the freedom to travel whenever you please. And the steps he must take to progress up that financial ladder here, we won't be merely speculating. Instead, Peter's voyage will be guided by the most recent data and statistics. To top it all off, we'll include some wise words from none other than the investing legend, Warren Buffett. We'll see just how Buffett's insight can assist Peter in making those leaps, whether he needs to move from the lower class to the middle class, or the middle class to the upper class. Therefore, if you've ever worried about your own financial situation and how to better it, Peter's journey can be the ideal guide for you. Okay, let's investigate the world of riches using the most recent data available from 2023. We're able to see more clearly who has what in America thanks to new data from the U.S. Census. To keep things plain and concise, we've divided this information into 5 primary groups according to their income and net worth. The top tier of wealth holders owned an astounding 66.6% of the total wealth in the U.S. as of the third quarter of 2023 update, according to the most recent statistics from the U.S. Census. This represents a sizable portion of the pie held by a small portion of the people. The median household wealth in 2021 was $166,900. So where does Peter begin? He is our man who is attempting to ascertain his place in this entire wealth riddle. We're going to find out where Peter might end up and what measures he would need to take to go up the wealth ladder using the most recent statistics. Let's begin at the beginning of Peter's financial journey, which, like many others, starts with a struggle. According to the most recent insights, he is a regular guy whose net worth does not exceed $10,000, placing him in the American poverty class. However, what this means for Peter's day-to-day life is that being in this class has implications that go beyond the low amount in his bank account. For Peter and many others in similar circumstances, it is about what they own versus what they owe. Buying a house could be a long-term goal. After discussing net worth, let's break it down a little bit. Net worth is calculated by subtracting what you owe your liabilities from what you own your assets. If Peter had $155,000 in assets but $5,000 in debts, his net worth would indeed hover around that $110,000 mark, placing him firmly in the poverty class. This dark reality is a reflection of the broader economic landscape where the bottom 20th percentile of households with a net worth of around $10,000 are categorized as poor. Let's discuss how much money is required for living in this class. The newest criteria say that the poverty line in the 40 contiguous states is around $14,580 for an individual and approximately $30,000 for a family of 4. This cutoff point establishes eligibility for financial aid and numerous other government programs that serve the underprivileged. It serves as a crucial distinction between those who can barely fulfill their basic needs and those who can afford a little more security and comfort. As many Americans experience on a daily basis, Peter must make difficult financial decisions such as deciding between rent or food, medicine or heating. This highlights how crucial it is to understand your financial condition and what steps you can take to improve it. For Peter, advancement entails making use of all available resources such as community and governmental assistance and putting a special emphasis on financial literacy and education. Simple, regular acts such as prudent investment and money management, following the advice of professionals such as Warren Buffett, can result in notable advancements. Peter's journey demonstrates how perseverance and well-informed choices can help someone go from financial instability to a more secure future. Peter's target market is lower middle class, a big improvement that entails reaching life goals in the U.S. rather than merely having better income. This entails being aware of income levels and net worth. These benchmarks serve as a rough guide for determining goals and measuring progress. The lower middle class, which is sometimes characterized by income, consists of households that make The lower middle class would typically be made up of households earning between $35,000 and $56,000 annually. These figures are subject to change with economic conditions and inflation, so it's important to refer to the most recent statistics for accuracy. Let's talk about net worth, which is calculated by subtracting total liabilities or debts from total assets savings. As of the latest data available up to early 2023 in the U.S., the median household income was approximately $70,000. Properties, investments, etc. for the lower middle class age, savings rate, investment choices, inheritance, and other factors can all have a significant impact on one's net worth. The lower middle class is often defined as having a net worth that is lower than the median net worth in a given country. The Federal Reserve's most recent survey revealed that the average net worth of Americans is approximately $121,700, so the lower middle class may have a net worth that is lower than this, potentially. Ranging from a small negative amount due to debt to around $100,000. These numbers can change and are rather general. These standards can now be greatly influenced by changes in the economy, policies, and other variables in the lower middle class. Peter concentrates on his main goals. Having a home helps ensure family stability. Education as a means of gaining improved opportunities, monetary stability, in addition to saving for retirement and avoiding continual stress. He aspires to a more stable, full life filled with leisure activities and community involvement. These aspirations underscore the significance of both financial security and personal fulfillment. For Peter, it's about striking a balance between the realistic and the idealistic in order to build a better future for his family and feel a sense of community. Through increasing his savings and learning about investing, Peter is making his way up to the middle class. He understands what he's doing and heeds Warren Buffett's suggestion to minimize risks by starting with safe investments like retirement accounts and simple funds. In an effort to protect his future, Peter intends to gradually increase his wealth. The middle class is essentially the backbone of America, enjoying a comfortable lifestyle with a steady income and a constant desire to improve. Based on the most recent data, middle-class households earn approximately $67,000 annually. Though this range is somewhat flexible given that living expenses vary greatly depending on where in the nation you are. When looking at net worth, which is essentially what you own less what you owe among Americans 65 and older, the middle class has a median household net worth of $281,000, placing them in the 50th percentile. $281,000. They fall into the 50th percentile as a result. What's on the minds of middle-class Americans? Well, they're striving for a lot of things. Top on the list is usually making sure their kids can obtain a solid education without drowning in student loans. This normally involves home equity savings and a 401k account. Although middle-class dreams also include enjoying the finer things in life, such as taking trips to new destinations, having the time and resources to take up new hobbies, and simply making cherished memories with family and friends, they are also focused on moving up the career ladder in order to increase their pay and possibly land a job that is not just about the money, but something they are passionate about. With a net worth and salary in this range, Peter is entering the middle class and aiming to reach a level of comfort and financial stability that will enable him to lead a more secure and satisfying life. The guidance of Warren Buffett. Peter's journey has been shaped by the principle of prioritizing savings and investments over instant gratification. This has been especially true for him at this age, as Peter's journey now catapults him into the upper middle class, a demographic distinguished by substantial wealth accumulation and a comfortable lifestyle. The upper middle class is typically defined as those with an average salary of 15% to 20% of the total income in 2022. The Social Security Administration statistics indicates that it ranged from $80,000 to $100,000. Peter's ascent to the upper middle class may be attributed to his diligent labor, prudent financial management, and unwavering commitment to the principles of wise investing and continuous improvement. In this class, Peter will truly be able to reap the rewards of his labor. He will be able to raise his standard of living, provide for his children's quality education, and start saving for a happy retirement. Buffett's focus on the importance of knowledge and constantly Learning new things, he claims that the finest investment you can make is in your own abilities, plays a significant role in Peter's path. This, in Peter's opinion, indicates that he is dedicated to learning throughout his life, whether it be through professional development, formal schooling, or personal growth pursuits. This investment alone not only increases his income, but also improves his quality of life in several other ways. When we discuss the upper class in the USA, we're referring to the highest echelon of wealth and money. These individuals are at the pinnacle of the financial pyramid, with salaries that reach the millions. For some, having big incomes isn't the only thing that matters. They may also have significant revenues from investments, enterprises, or even inheritances. This group lives lavishly and with financial security. They are not just comfortable. When it comes to net wealth, that is as firm as a rock. The wealthy are in a league of their own. We're talking about multimillionaires and billionaires whose net worths begin in the high millions and keep rising. This is about possessing several properties, not simply one opulent mansion or beautiful car. Perhaps a few vacation rentals from across the globe and an investment portfolio that is as diversified as possible. Though there are many different hefty objectives for the upper class, legacy and impact are a constant one. Education remains the most important thing, but getting into the most famous colleges is usually more important than the education itself because of the networking and status involved. Not only does it bring them more wealth, but they also want to leave a lasting impact on the world by investing in enterprises or philanthropizing. And let's not forget about the luxurious lifestyle that the upper class leads. It's not just about material possessions, it's also about experiences. They can afford to travel the world, eat at the best restaurants, and attend the most exclusive events. But even if you manage to surpass the upper middle class standards, you can still consider yourself an upper class person. Most people can only dream of private jets, yachts, exclusive clubs, and extravagant parties. Peter became wealthy after taking Warren Buffett's advice and went from being impoverished. This demonstrates that those who practice financial discipline, whether it be through careful saving, self-investment, or making wise choices, can advance in their class. With perseverance, knowledge, and the appropriate direction, the road to a higher class is laid. As Buffett says, the more you learn, the more you earn. Keep in mind that, like Peter, you have the ability to alter your financial future. In conclusion, understanding your socioeconomic class is a crucial step towards financial self-awareness. Whether you find yourself in the upper, middle, or lower class, the wisdom imparted by Warren Buffett serves as a beacon of guidance. His principles emphasize the importance of financial education, disciplined investing, and prudent decision-making. Remember that your class doesn't define your potential for growth. It's the knowledge you acquire and the actions you take that shape your financial future. As you embark on the journey to step up and improve your financial standing, adopt a mindset of continuous learning and strategic wealth building. Embrace challenges as opportunities, be disciplined in your financial habits, and seek wise counsel from those who have walked the path before you. By incorporating Buffett's timeless principles into your financial strategy, you can navigate the complexities of wealth creation and elevate your socioeconomic status, transcending the boundaries of class with purpose and determination. If you found this investing tutorial insightful and valuable on your journey to financial success, don't forget to show your support by hitting the like button, subscribing to our channel, and sharing this video with your family and friends. By doing so, you not only help our community grow, but also empower others to make informed decisions about their financial future. Let's build a network of savvy investors committed to learning and growing together. Your support is key to making this channel a vibrant hub for valuable insights and practical tips on investing. Thank you for being part of our community, and we look forward to guiding you on your path to financial prosperity.